Well, I think we talked about this. I have a colleague in Pittsburgh, and he only hires people over 55, right? So he's actually discriminating against
Right.
younger people, I would guess. I guess he can't make that public, but he says they're so experienced, they know what's going on, they get it done. So I guess we're all in this together, and we need to learn
We
together
are.
too, right? So,
Yes,
all right.
Well, and maybe
absolutely.
women are becoming entrepreneurs because they're not being hired, right? Or they're not seeing what they want out there.
That could be the case in some aspects. I do think there are some women that want the freedom. They want the ability to kind of make their own rules and to make things
Okay.
happen and to have more freedom to be innovative and creative. At least that's how I came into being an entrepreneur
Right,
over the age of 50. So.
right. All right, Julie, what are some of the consequences of ageism in the workplace from your perspective?
So certainly work is a really important life domain. And when people are forced out of the workplace earlier than they may have chosen, or they're not given opportunities for advancement, we know that there are health consequences, and not just mental health consequences, but individuals who sort of experience ageism in the workplace, they tend to develop more chronic conditions. They tend to have more health issues and at earlier ages than their counterparts who are given more freedom and opportunity to make their own choices about whether or not they remain in the workforce and what that might look like.
Louise, can you summarize the state of the healthcare system?
We're in crisis. So, during the pandemic, I think 1 in 5 healthcare workers quit. And there was a recent study that 1 in 3 are now thinking of quitting. This isn't related to age necessarily, but it certainly doesn't help older populations. The way it's set up financially, it really wants you to be sick, which is the exact opposite of what people want, which is to be healthy. The other problem is that while we've introduced all sorts of systems, including the electronic medical record and now AI, with great potential to make things better, it has so far made the work of medicine, the not fun part, enormous compared to the part that got most people into it, which was caring for patients. And that's leading to distress, which leads to departures, which puts more pressure on the people left behind. And all of this is bad for patients. I think we have all everywhere in the country experienced the inability to get an appointment for ourselves or a loved one on something that really matters because there just isn't capacity. So it's a crisis.